Now, all this week on the programme, we're reflecting on VJ Day in the run-up to Friday's ceremonies to remember victory over Japan and the end of the Second World War. The Burma campaign was crucial to the Allied victory. It saw a multinational army fight in some of the toughest conditions of the whole war. The National Army Museum will next month open an exhibition about that campaign. I've been behind the scenes to see some of the preparations. So, Alan, how big is this collection?
Well, I think it's one of the largest collections of uniform in Europe, and stemming back from the Civil War right up until the present day.
Wow. And will some of these uniforms be taken out of here and put into the Burma exhibition?
Most certainly, yeah. We're going to use some of the uniform in the collection.
So, Alan, explain what we're looking at here.
So this is a khaki drill shirt worn by British and Commonwealth troops in Southeast Asia, South Asia and the Middle East at the beginning of the Second World War.
And is this what would be more used in jungle warfare?
Exactly. The jungle was an alien environment for pretty much all soldiers fighting in the jungle, and as you can see, the uniform was adapted accordingly, and to make it lighter and with a jungle green colour. Yes,
and I mean, I won't touch it because it's very precious, but the fabric is thinner, for example, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's thinner, and there's a good contrast with the battle dress blouse, which is worn in Northwest Europe at the same period. So you can see the difference between the two quite clearly.
And talk to us about the shorts.
So here you can see a pair of khaki drill shorts, 1941 pattern.
Size number 16 this is. It says height 6'1" to 6'2".
Well, what's interesting about it is that you can see that they've been dyed jungle green. At this late stage of the war, the jungle green uniform would have been long trousers and long sleeve shirts to combat against insects and leeches.
Alan, thank you very much. Well, let's talk about some of the weapons that were used. And Josh, you can explain why this gun was used throughout the Burma campaign.
Yeah, so this is our 3.7-inch mountain howitzer.
But how on earth is this transported through a jungle?
Yeah, so this mountain howitzer is also known as a pack howitzer, and that is because it does pack away. So it's designed to break down onto 8 mule loads. That's 8 mules per gun, and then you'd have about 2 to 3 more for ammunition and supplies. And then if we're then talking about an artillery battery, which might have 4 of these guns, you're then looking at 54 mules to get these through the jungle.
So literally we're talking about men taking this apart and each piece going on a different mule.
Yes.
Labour intensive.
Yeah, being divided up into the mules, and essentially a well-trained unit could break this down, have it on the back of the mules ready to go in around 3 minutes. And the other way rounds are much easier. You could get it down and ready to fire in 2 minutes.
Behind the scenes there at the storehouse for the National Army Museum, and we'll have coverage of the VJ Day commemorations on the programme, of course, on Friday.